Hey everyone, Nick from More Games of 40K here. I know it's been a long time, and I'm very sorry for that. Just, haven't had a lot of time lately to make videos. But, a comment on one of our old videos, where I showed off when I showed off this painted Chaos Warriors, some guy left a comment. His channel is Joel Scanlon, and he asked me to please do a tutorial. He used a lot of capital letters, so it must be pretty urgent. So he obviously liked them enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to go through these 3 stages. One is based, the one in the middle is the wash stage, and the third is the highlight and basing stage. So really quick, we'll start with phase 1. It's not a proper tutorial because I can't really set it up so I can show you, like, me actually painting them. So I have 3 guys kind of like in different stages, like one in the beginning and one in the middle, one in the end. So in the beginning, this guy's like in the beginning stage, the base coat stage, and basically what you want to do is you base coat in a red color, Mechrite red. Now I would probably use Khorne red, even though the conversion chart says that Mephiston red is most close to Mechrite red. I don't think it's right. I think Khorne red's probably near Mechrite red. Use your gold to do your trim. I think Balthazar gold is the new one, but that's kind of like the new dwarf bronze, I think. I think there's another gold out there. Not sure the name. Might be Genna gold. Don't know, but just find something that looks like the old shining gold and put that on. If you really want to be really in depth with it, first base coat it in either dwarf bronze or bronze color. That'd probably be the Balthazar gold. And if you really want to be good with your base coating, use a brown color. I'm sorry, I don't have any of the new Citadel paints. I only have the old ones, so I can't really go off the names. You're gonna have to look those up yourself. But don't be afraid if you don't have the exact same paint. Go for something similar. Trust me, you'll be fine. So yeah, basically you just base coat the armor red, gold chainmail, gold trim, silver bolt gun metal. I don't know the name of the new bolt gun metal, but find some silver, put it on your weapons. This guy has not have it done yet, but do your horns in some sort of way. Probably base coat them brown first. Then go with the old bleached bone. A bone color, kind of. Go for that. Because, it's bone, it's horns. If you want, I guess you could leave it black, but I don't think that looks very good. Let's go to, the boots you can leave black. If you want the gloves, you can leave black. If you want, you can do brown, too. It doesn't matter. The cape here. The cape, this is Adeptus Battle Gray. Not sure what the new color is, just go for a dark gray. And the fur back here we would paint dark brown. Any bone, too, like the skulls and the horns, paint brown as well. So that's stage 1. Stage 2, once you have the whole model base coated, give it a really heavy coating of Bata black, give the armor a heavy coating of Bata black, the gold, everything, the cape, the horns here I did in a bleached bone, like I said before, brown bleached bone. Then I give it either a Devlin mud wash, Agrax or a shade, that's a new one, or give it a sepia wash if you want it to be a bit not dirty looking, kind of aged looking instead. On the back, it's just brown. That's the darker brown, scorched brown. I don't know the new names of the browns, I'm sorry, as I said. But yeah, pretty simple. Just wash it with a black wash. I guess you could use a brown wash if you want. I haven't tried it, but I just stick with the black. It looks good on the red. Darkens it up a little bit, makes him look a bit more menacing, scary, and gives him some nice shadows. And then the last stage here. I hope this is helping, by the way. I mean, it's not really a professional tutorial, but oh well. Here's the last stage, and everything has been, washed, and afterwards, this is the last stage. So, the biggest thing that makes the model pop, most people stop at this stage. A lot of people stop at this stage, but it just looks kind of bland. But what makes this pop is use a bright red, not sure what the new red's called, Wild Rider Red or something like that, Wazdaka Red, something like that. Maybe even Mephiston Red would work for this, because I still think Mephiston Red is way brighter than Mechrite Red. But what you want to do is you see these lines, these little lines here, like on the edge of the shield there, and if you can see on his eyes, around his eye is the helmet, the holes in the helmet. What you want to do is, have a little paint on your brush. I mean, you don't need a lot. If you have too much on your brush, then that completely ruins it, and you're gonna have to do the base coating again. But don't worry if you screw up. I've screwed up plenty of times. You can always start over again. It's just paint. You can just paint right over it. So, these lines here, basically you get a small brush. Tip for the shield. Use the side of your brush. Kind of don't go at it with the tip, because that takes forever. Go at it with the side and just kind of lightly rub it with the red, and that makes it look good. From out the side. You can highlight as much as you want. If I really wanted to be really specific, I could highlight the edges of that. Just highlight the hard edges, the edges that, will make the model pop, like here. These aren't very clean highlights either. I'm not the best at it, but it looks good from afar, so, here on the knee pads, this line right here, you can do that. On the front of the knee pad right there, put a little line there. If I really wanted to, I could get in there as well. Could get in these areas with the red, just the edges. You just want the edges to be hit with the light red. And everything else, you can highlight as far as you want to. For example, if you really want, you can highlight it even more. You can go for an orange, hit it with an orange. And if you were to do that, I would probably do the outermost edges, like here, probably put some here, put a little orange there, put a little orange right here, or if you really want to get into highlighting, this is called edge highlighting. If you really want to highlight, if you can see how, the shield here is still dark and inked, it still is here. There's still the wash. If you really want to be really professional about it, make it look really nice looking, you can go back over it in the original Mechrite Red and cover some of where it's pooled, like here, kind of pooled right here. You can cover that and leave only the areas like around the Chaos Star here, around the gold. Only leave that area inked, and that makes it look like there's a shadow, and it provides a good contrast between the shadow and the color you just did over it. I don't do that because it takes a very long time just for your basic Chaos Warriors. I mean, I've got, 36 of these guys. I don't want to, be spending that much time on it. So it's a balance between time and how good it looks, and I think I've found a pretty good balance. That's with the armor. The back, what you do, you can highlight the cape if you want. I don't. Maybe one day I'll highlight it. How I would do that is the raised areas, do it with some lighter gray. I don't have any lighter gray, actually, so I would have to find a lighter gray do it with. But basically, what you do is you just do the higher edges and water down. Excuse me, water down some a light gray and put it on the high edges, and kind of leave the dark gray with the wash in the recesses. And so and then the fur, hit it with a lighter brown. I think you use Cawthon brown. I don't know the names of the new paints. But basically what you do is you kind of do an overbrush, you get some paint on your brush, and you go like this. You just kind of go like that, and you only do it a little bit. You kind of hit the raised edges. See how you can see how, like, this piece right here, you can see the difference between in the recesses of the cape and the fur, and down here you can see how it's lighter. You're only hitting like the outside, and you're leaving the darker brown inside. And so you just kind of do that everywhere, all around, and it leaves a nice looking contrast between the dark brown and the light brown. If you really want to go farther, you can use a bone color mixed with a lighter brown and do it again, but only hit like the top ones, like only hit it like a little bit, and it would make it look pretty good. But I wouldn't do that unless it's like a character and you want to make him look really nice. But basing is the last step, really. Same thing on this fur. This fur, you just kind of hit it with the light brown again, on the edges, on the top. And so basing, you can do whatever basing you want. You can do mud, grass, whatever, tickles your fancy, I guess. But I like the snow. I think the snow leaves a good contrast between the red and the white, just makes it pop. Just put some snow flock on it. I didn't paint the sand, put some sand, paint it gray, and put some snow, and there you go. This is your finished product, your finished Chaos Warrior. I hope this helped. The new Warriors of Chaos are coming out, so hope maybe some of you are new fantasy players, just starting Warriors of Chaos. So, yeah, I hope this helps. I know it's not the most professional tutorial, but I think I kind of went over everything. It's not hard, trust me. I'm not a good painter by any means, and this is really easy. Just base coating, washing, and picking out the edges, and slowly, making your way in with that light red, and just edging everything. And so this is the result you will get. So I'll show you again the 3 progressive stages here. Base coat everything, wash, and highlight, and base, and there you go, painted Khorne Chaos Warrior. Hope this helped. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.